the very first time that I really came to volunteer, what really struck me the most was how vulnerable somebody is if they don't have family and if they don't have a place to go. They don't have a home. That feeling of trying to help somebody get out of that condition is what drew me to trying to help the homeless.
That would be 51.
Erica's grandmother, we first met 25 years ago. She was homeless, she had 4 little children. We wanted to see if we could make a difference in certainly Erica's life. And she's just a wonderful example of a young child that, given the right kind of love and support, can make all the difference in the world. So I wanted to try to help create that support system for somebody that was homeless. We have one large rolling gate that opens up at 6:45 in the morning, and literally hundreds of people are ready to come into the campus for services. And the campus is about a 12-acre site that has services to at least 1,000 people every day.
In this community, we've always provided services to the homeless. Every community does that. But with Mike's vision and leadership, we're not only providing services, we're ending people's homelessness.
The concept was a one-stop shop for the homeless. It was more like one of my, maybe a shopping center development. We have a Nova Safe Haven on site, we have a healthcare clinic, we have a dental clinic, and all of those facilities were in operation but in old dilapidated buildings.
Rather than individually rebuild some of the institutions down here, we decided to bring all the needed services to one place, and Mike was a key advocate for that development. If you look at the programs here, there's the very structured, there's shelter and there's feeding and there's counseling, but there's also ballroom dancing and there's writing programs and there's poetry programs. People who have been on the street, they become invisible. And you reach for that spark of humanity to engage them. I think miracles happen here every day.
And that's what I think what was mentioned earlier. How can we do a better job of that? How can we identify individuals that need to be engaged regardless of what their situation is? And
because of Mike's business background, he can articulate why providing services to this group is a good business decision. If he needs to talk to those groups and invite them to the table and get cooperation, nobody hesitates when Mike calls. Nobody says no to Mike.
And the money coming in from the private side, we'll talk about how we can then be a conduit for that money through the campus the same way.
He took the best that he learned from the private sector and brought those skills to the betterment of this campus and this community. And you can't just do that with passion alone. You need to bring a skill set along with it, and that's what differentiates Mike, is that melding of his first career skill set poured into what he's really passionate about.
A lot of us reach goals or reach a point in our lives where we think there's more. There's something beyond what I've been doing. There's something beyond my career, whatever that is. And that's when I've always encouraged people to try and get involved with some sort of a social purpose beyond what you've done for yourself and beyond what you've done for your own family. And I almost guarantee you'll be rewarded by trying.